Today we're going to simplify numbers with rational exponents. Do you know how to simplify these 10 problems? Simplify each expression using laws of exponents. Give it a try and play the video whenever you're ready for the solutions. One way to simplify these expressions is by transforming them into radical expressions. In our previous videos, we learned the different laws of exponents, and today we're going to apply those laws in simplifying this expression. The power rule states that if a to the power of m is raised to the power of n, the answer is simply a to the power of mn, which means that you need to keep the base a and multiply the powers m and n. Let's have question 1. 100 to the power of 1/2. The base 100 is the same thing as 10 square. And this 10 square is raised to the power of 1/2. Using the power rule, we keep the base 10 and then multiply the powers 2 and 1/2. And 2 times 1/2 is 1. And of course, 10 to the first power is just 10. Question number 2. 64 to the power of 1/3. Take note that our exponent here has a denominator of 3. We have 1/3. This means we need to rewrite 64 using exponent of 3 or multiple of 3. 64 is 8 square, but we will not use square because 2 is not a multiple of 3. Instead, we will be using 4 to the third power. 4 to the third power is also 64. So now using the power rule, we will keep the base 4 and multiply the powers 3 and 1/3. And 3 times 1/3 is also 1, so 4 to the first power is 4. Now let's simplify number 3. 625 to the power of 3 over 4. So again, the first step is to rewrite 625 using the exponent 4 or multiple of 4. So what do you think is the equivalent of 625? 625 is the same thing as 5 to the fourth power. Using power rule, we will keep base 5 and multiply the powers 4 times 3/4. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And of course, 5 to the third power means 5 times 5 times 5, and that is 125. Question number 4. 81 to the power of 3 over 2. So step 1 is to rewrite 81 using a power of 2 or a multiple of 2. So 81 is the same thing as 9 square, or 3 to the fourth will also work. Using power rule, we will keep base 9 and multiply 2 times 3 over 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 over 2 is 3. 9 to the third power means 9 times 9, 81. 81 times 9 is 729. So the answer for number 4 is 729. Question 5. 9 to the power of 3 over 2. First, we need to rewrite 9 using a power of 2 or a multiple of 2. 9 is the same thing as 3 to the power of 2. Using the power rule, we will keep the base 3 and multiply the powers 2 and 3/2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 3 to the third power means 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3, we have 27. Simplify each expression using laws of exponents. Give it a try and play the video whenever you're ready for the solutions. Question 6. 216 to the power of 1/3. First, we need to rewrite the base using a power of 3 or a multiple of 3. 216 is the same thing as 6 to the power of 3. Using power rule, we keep base 6 and multiply 3 times 1/3, which is 1. So the answer for 6 to the first is simply 6. Question 7. 64 to the 1/2. So step 1 is to rewrite 64 using exponent of 2 or multiple of 2. This means we can't use 4 to the third power because 3 is not a multiple of 2. Instead, we will use 8 to the second power. Or we can also use 2 to the power of 6. Using the power rule, we will keep the base 8 and multiply the powers 2 times 1/2, and 2 times 1/2 is 1. 8 to the first power is simply 8. Question 8. 125 to the power of 1/3. So step 1 is to write 125 using a power of 3 or a multiple of 3. So 125 is the same thing as 5 to the third power. Using the laws of exponent, we keep base 5 and multiply 3 times 1/3. 3 times 1/3 is 1, so the answer is 5. Question 9. 64 to the power of 3 over 2. So step 1 is to rewrite 64 using a power of 2 or a multiple of 2. What can we use? We are using 8 square. 8 square is 64. Using power rule, we keep base 8 and multiply 2 times 3 over 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 over 2 is 3. Simplifying this, 8 times 8 is 64. 64 times 8 is 512. Question 10. 36 over 3 over 2. Step 1 is to rewrite 36 using a power of 2 or multiple of 2. So we will use 6 to the second power. Using power rule, we keep base 6 and multiply the powers 2 times 3 over 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 over 2 is 3. Simplifying this, 6 times 6 is 36. 36 times 6 is 216. So this is a different way of simplifying expressions using laws of exponents. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing to my channel at Celzo Academy.